Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Heart health is a topic that many of us are familiar with nowadays. At a startling 18 million fatalities annually, heart disease is the world's leading cause of mortality. That is twice as many people who have cancer. Our fast-paced lifestyles make it simple to undervalue the significance of our diets. The truth is, though, that our nutrition has a big impact on how well our hearts function. Our hearts can be safeguarded or endangered by the food we eat. Thus, the crucial query is, which 10 meals are the worst for your heart? We're delving deeply into this topic today to identify the offenders and assist you in making better decisions. The top 10 foods that might seriously harm your cardiovascular health when ingested in excess have been listed below. We'll cover everything from artery-clogging fats to sugary munchies. But there is hope, so don't lose hope. We'll also include alternatives and heart-healthy tips in future episodes so you can live a longer, healthier life. So tune in as we dissect these foods that harm the heart and provide you with the information you need to make heart-healthy decisions. Together, let's set out on this path to a healthier heart. Number 1. Sugar. Consuming too much sugar puts your heart health at serious risk. Our muscles and brain use sugar, mainly in the form of sucrose or glucose, as a fast energy source. But too much sugar can have disastrous effects on the heart. One of the main issues is how sugar affects blood sugar levels. Overindulging in sugar causes blood sugar levels to surge quickly, which over time can harm blood vessels and the cells that line them. This may raise the risk of heart disease and stroke by causing atherosclerosis and plaque accumulation in the arteries. Moreover, eating too much sugar is linked to obesity and weight growth, two important risk factors for cardiac issues. It may result in insulin resistance, a condition in which cells lose their sensitivity to insulin, which may lead to type 2 diabetes. Furthermore, consuming a lot of sugar might upset the delicate balance of intestinal bacteria, which can impact digestive health. Frequent rises in blood sugar might also put undue strain on the cardiovascular system. It can cause blood pressure and heart rate to rise, which can aggravate hypertension and other heart-related conditions. Number 2. Donuts. Despite their obvious deliciousness, donuts are a prime example of a food that can negatively impact your heart health. Although these sugary fried pastries look delicious, they have numerous negative impacts on cardiovascular health. First and foremost, trans fats, in particular, are highly present in donuts. Fryers add a lot of saturated and trans fats to their food, but they also release dangerous free radicals that can cause oxidative stress and inflammation in the body. These lipids have the ability to increase LDL cholesterol, often known as bad cholesterol, while decreasing HDL cholesterol, also referred to as good cholesterol. This unhealthy cholesterol profile may have a role in the onset of atherosclerosis, a condition in which plaque builds up in the arteries, narrowing them and limiting heart-lung circulation. Donuts also contain a lot of processed sugar. The high sugar content strains the body's capacity to control blood sugar by causing quick rises in blood glucose levels. This can eventually result in insulin resistance, which raises the chance of type 2 diabetes, a serious risk factor for heart disease in and of itself. Last but not least, food coloring, preservatives, and artificial additives are frequently found in donuts and can be harmful to one's general health. Although these chemicals may not directly affect the heart, they can worsen cardiovascular problems and lead to a less healthful diet. It's best to choose heart-healthy options that are high in nutrients like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins, and low in calories, sweets, and saturated and trans fats. Number 3. Margarine. Although margarine is sometimes thought of as a better substitute for butter, its processing and composition can actually pose serious hazards to heart health. Vegetable oils, mostly canola, soybean, or palm, are used to make margarine. These oils are naturally occurring, healthful sources of unsaturated fats, but the process of turning liquid oil into solid margarine involves hydrogenation, which produces trans fats, which is bad for your heart. In addition, the hydrogenation process creates dangerous free radicals in addition to trans fats. These free radicals have been connected to heart disease because they can cause oxidative stress and inflammation in the body. The lining of blood arteries may be harmed by inflammation, which may result in blood clots and raise the risk of heart attacks. The high omega-6 fatty acid content of margarine is also a cause for worry, especially when it comes from oils like soybean and corn. Without the right ratio of omega-3 fatty acids in the diet, an excess of omega-6 fatty acids can cause inflammation, which is known to be a risk factor for heart disease. In addition, a lot of margarine products have artificial flavorings, colorings, and preservatives added to improve taste and texture. Although these additions may not directly affect heart health, they can make a meal less nutritious overall. Choose high-quality substitutes, such as trans fat-free spreads or olive oil, to protect your heart. Furthermore, limiting processed foods that contain hidden trans fats and increasing a diet high in unsaturated fats from foods like avocados, almonds, and fatty fish will greatly improve heart health. Number 4. Fried foods. Despite their obvious deliciousness, fried foods' nutritional value and preparation process can seriously harm your heart. These treats are usually fried in hot oil, which gives them a crispy outside but poses serious health hazards. The high trans fat level of fried foods is one of the main causes for concern. Foods that are deep fried absorb a significant amount of oil, which, if the frying oil is partially hydrogenated, may be high in trans fats. The development of atherosclerosis, a disorder in which arteries narrow and harden and obstruct blood flow to the heart, is encouraged by this unfavorable lipid profile. Food that has been deep fried is also calorie-dense since it absorbs a large amount of calories throughout the process. Overindulging in foods high in calories can result in weight gain and obesity, both of which are recognized risk factors for heart disease. The amount of calories consumed is further increased by the high-calorie toppings and dipping sauces that are frequently served with fried items. Vitamins, minerals, and fiber are among the vital nutrients that are usually lacking in fried foods. Rather, they are loaded with unnecessary calories and bad fats. This nutritional value loss can result in an unbalanced diet deficient in the nutrients needed to maintain heart health. Furthermore, dangerous substances like acrylamide and advanced glycation end products, AGEs, might occur as a result of the high cooking temperatures used in deep frying. These substances have been connected to the body's oxidative stress and inflammation, both of which are linked to a higher risk of heart disease. The idea that eating fried food might encourage bad eating habits is another cause for concern. These meals are typically consumed as decadent pleasures by people, frequently in bigger quantities than is advised. This can eventually lead to bad eating habits, which raises the risk of heart-related problems. Number 5. Seed oils. Despite being widely used, seed oils can seriously harm your heart health. Though they are sometimes promoted as healthy substitutes, these oils, which are derived from seeds like soybean, maize, and sunflower, may actually be harmful to your cardiovascular system. The high amount of omega-6 fatty acids in seed oils is one of the main problems with them. Although the body needs omega-6 fatty acids, too much of them, particularly in comparison to omega-3 fatty acids, can cause inflammation. Heart disease and excessive blood pressure are two heart disorders that are linked to this imbalance. High heat and chemical solvents are frequently used in the refinement of seed oils, which can result in the creation of hazardous chemicals. These substances, which include free radicals and trans fats, are well known for oxidatively stressing the cardiovascular system cells. Furthermore, the use of seed oils in processed goods contributes to the ubiquity of bad eating choices. They are a preferred option for the food business due to their great availability and inexpensive cost, but their broad usage may be harmful to public health by raising the risk of heart-related problems. It's critical to use caution when choosing the oils you use for cooking and food preparation. Making heart-healthy substitutions such as coconut oil, avocado oil, or olive oil will help to maintain the health of your heart. Number 6. Fast food. The commonplace icons of contemporary convenience, fast food, have a serious negative impact on heart health. These quick, readily available meals frequently contain a concerning amount of refined carbohydrates, extra sodium, and bad fats, all of which have a detrimental effect on the cardiovascular system. The extremely high level of trans fat in fast food is one of the main offenders. These synthetic fats, which are frequently added to food to improve flavor and prolong shelf life, have been conclusively shown to increase bad cholesterol, LDL, and increase the risk of coronary artery disease. Regularly consuming trans fats is like fueling the flames of arterial inflammation. Additionally, fast food has extremely high sodium content. Consuming too much salt is well known to increase blood pressure, which is a significant risk factor for heart disease. The sodium content of many fast food items is far higher than the daily recommended intake, which is fueling the hypertension epidemic in the population. Furthermore, the majority of the time, fast food portions are huge, which promotes overindulging in calories. This promotes bad eating patterns that may last long after the fast food meal is consumed, in addition to weight gain and obesity, all of which put stress on the heart. Fast food is incredibly common and reasonably priced, making it an all-too convenient choice for many, yet it has a significant negative impact on heart health. Selecting complete, nutrient-dense foods and cooking at home can lower the risk of heart-related problems dramatically and eventually result in a life that is healthier and more energetic. Number 7. High-sodium foods. Foods high in sodium usually have a high sodium, or salt, content. Although salt is a necessary component of food, eating too much of it can be harmful to heart health. Sodium, Na, and chlorine, Cl, which make up the chemical structure of salt, are essential for preserving the water balance and controlling blood pressure. Overindulging in salt, however, can result in a number of health problems, particularly heart-related ones. Salt stimulates the augmentation of blood pressure. Consuming too much salt causes arteries to try to hold on to water, which raises the body's total water content. The heart has to work harder to pump blood through the vessels as a result of the increased pressure on the artery walls. Maintaining this high pressure over time may have detrimental effects on heart health, increasing the chance of hypertension and other heart problems. Consequently, cutting back on high-sodium diets is crucial to preserving heart health. One way to guarantee good heart health is to replace salt in the diet with natural spices. Use unrefined sea salt or add herbal seasonings. Number 8. Drinking. Even though it's frequently drunk in social settings, excessive alcohol use can be harmful to heart health. Moderate alcohol consumption has been linked to a number of cardiovascular benefits, including a possible rise in high-density lipoprotein, HDL cholesterol levels. However, chronic or excessive alcohol drinking can cause a number of heart-related problems. Its effect on blood pressure is among the main issues. Frequent, high alcohol use raises the risk of hypertension, which is a major cause of heart disease. It has a direct impact on the central nervous system, raising blood pressure levels that eventually strain the heart and cause damage to blood vessels. Moreover, drinking too much alcohol can cause cardiomyopathy, a disorder in which the heart muscle weakens and becomes less effective in pumping blood. Fatigue, leg edema, and in extreme situations, heart failure are some of the symptoms that may arise from this. Alcohol contains a lot of empty calories, which contributes to its role in unhealthful weight growth. If these extra calories are not burned off by exercise, they can result in obesity and weight gain, which are linked to a higher risk of heart disease. Furthermore, long-term alcohol misuse can result in arrhythmias or abnormal heart rhythms. These perturbations to the heart's regular rhythm have the potential to be fatal. Last but not least, drinking too much alcohol can cause atherosclerosis, a disorder marked by the accumulation of plaque in the arteries. This can ultimately result in heart attacks or strokes by limiting blood flow. Number 9. Bread, a mainstay of many diets worldwide, may aggravate heart health problems if overindulged in or if low nutritional kinds are chosen. The high quantity of refined carbohydrates in some types of bread is one of the main causes for concern. For instance, the outer bran and germ layers of white bread are removed during the refining process, which also removes important minerals and dietary fiber. This causes a sharp increase in blood sugar levels, which may exacerbate insulin resistance and weight gain, two conditions that increase the risk of heart disease. Additionally, a lot of added sugars, preservatives, and harmful fats may be present in some commercially manufactured loaves. These additives have the potential to worsen blood pressure and inflammation, two conditions that are harmful to the heart. Moreover, bread may contain unrecognized salt, particularly in processed or prepackaged forms. Consuming excessive amounts of salt can raise blood pressure, which strains the heart and raises the risk of cardiovascular problems. Although bread is an essential food, it's important to select the proper kind and limit consumption if you want to keep your heart healthy. Choosing whole grain breads and keeping an eye out for added sugars and sodium levels will help reduce the hazards that come with eating bread. Number 10. Rice. Depending on the kind and amount consumed, rice, a staple food for a large section of the world population, may have an impact on heart health. The refined product that is produced when white rice is polished to remove the bran and germ layers is devoid of vital nutrients and dietary fiber. White rice's refined texture makes it quickly absorbed and digested, which raises blood sugar levels. Over time, a high blood sugar level can raise the risk of heart disease and lead to insulin resistance. However, brown rice is a whole grain and a far healthier choice because it still has the bran and germ layers. Compared to white rice, it has higher levels of antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, and nutritional fiber. Brown rice's fiber lowers the risk of insulin resistance and diabetes, two conditions that are associated with heart issues, by stabilizing blood sugar levels. It's crucial to remember that rice consumption and preparation both have a big impact. The use of inappropriate cooking techniques and additional fats in fried rice meals, rice cakes, and rice-based snacks can raise cholesterol levels and cause heart disease. When it comes to consuming rice, portion control is also essential. Any form of rice overindulgence can result in weight gain, which raises the risk of cardiac problems. That's it, people. The top 10 meals that can really damage your heart. But keep in mind that information is power, and our goal is to provide you the tools you need to make heart-healthy decisions. We'll provide you doable advice and substitutes in our next films so you can protect your heart and live a longer, healthier life. Thus, please remember to hit the like button and share this video with your friends and family if you thought this information was helpful. Make sure to set on notifications and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already so you don't miss any of our forthcoming stuff.